Hey everybody, Coach Bowen here. Today we're talking about juggling. Now juggling is one of my personal favorite skills because it's something that took a lot of practice and a long time for me to master. It doesn't take everybody as long, but it just took me a little bit longer than everybody else. Now, juggling is a manipulative skill. So manipulative skill is any skill that we do that involves objects or items. So for instance, that could be kicking a soccer ball, catching a football, swinging a bat in baseball, or in this case, juggling. Now, we might say, oh, well, let me just pick up three and just start going at it. No, we want to kind of slow down a little bit and we want to think about why might we want to start with something else? So, why might I want to start with, say, a scarf instead of a tennis ball? Exactly. A scarf is going to take a lot longer to fall down than a tennis ball, okay? I can toss a scarf up and the tennis ball hits way before the scarf even gets to me. So this will give us the opportunity to learn and to allow us to get the rhythm and the motion down, okay? One good thing about juggling is it causes us to cross the middle of our body. Now, anytime we take our hands or our legs and we're crossing the center of our body, then what we're doing is we're causing our brain to work both halves. And when that happens, we improve our rhythm, our balance, and our coordination. So, the first thing we're gonna talk about is cascading. What's cascading, Coach Bowman? I'm glad you asked. Cascading is pretty much the basic juggling motion that we're all kind of familiar with, kind of like that I was doing a little bit earlier. Now, when we cascade with our scarves, the first thing we're going to do is pinch it in the middle, okay? Now, if you don't have a scarf, that's perfectly fine. We can use things like Kleenex, even toilet tissue, or you could use the grocery sacks from like Kroger or Walmart or somewhere like that, okay? Regardless, we're gonna pinch it in the middle, and if we're using a bag, or the handles of the bag will be hanging down towards the ground, okay? So pinch in the middle, and we're gonna toss across our body and snatch down. Toss across our body and snatch down. You could also think of this as elephant, tiger claw. Elephant, tiger claw, okay? So before we move on to anything else, this is the first motion we need to get down, all right? If you have to look at it, that's okay. It's all right to look at it. But eventually, what we want to do is try to fix our gaze. So that means we want to look at one spot. And once I find the spot I'm looking at, I'm trying to toss it up, catch, toss, catch. Okay? Now, once we get that, we are going to add our second scarf, okay? Now, for the second one, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch. Now, notice we're still tossing across our body, but this time we're letting it fall down to the floor. Okay? So, toss, toss, catch. Elephant, elephant, tiger, tiger. Elephant, elephant, tiger, tiger. Now you want to make sure you throw it high enough in the air to give you time to catch it. If I throw it real low, I'm gonna have to move my hands super fast to get it, okay? But if I throw it high, it'll give me time to catch it, all right? Here's a few things I would like you to try. With one scarf, try tossing it up, turning around, and catching it, okay? Now notice, I toss it with my right hand, I'm catching it with my left, okay? So we're still switching, but now we're just adding a movement in it to do it. Should get creative. Think about what else could you do? What other patterns could you do with one scarf? Maybe I could clap, okay? Maybe I front my back and catch it, all right? Get creative with it. So today, remember, with one scarf, We're gonna toss across our body, and then snatch the scarf down. Then we're gonna toss across to the other side, and snatch the scarf down. And we'll be sure to repeat that. Now, with 2 scarves, if you remember, we're gonna toss 1 scarf, then toss the 2nd scarf, and then we're gonna snatch the 1st scarf, snatch the 2nd scarf. And then we repeat, okay? So remember to say, toss, toss, catch, catch, toss, toss, catch, catch. And if I'm doing 1 scarf, we're gonna say, elephant, tiger claw, elephant, tiger claw. All right? Now remember guys, this is a progression, so that means that we're not gonna necessarily be juggling automatically today, but this is a place for us to start so that we can get better and move on to different objects such as beanbags. Okay? Once we get our scarves down, then we'll start doing the same thing with beanbags, okay? Now guys, I hope you have fun, enjoy yourself, and let me know how it goes.